Ridley, how happy are you that you can continue this saga that you started, 40 years ago with Alien?
Oh, very. I was delighted that we, because I thought it was done after Alien vs. Predator. Shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, really. But anyway, that was
I'm
cooked.
not saying
I thought it was
anything.
cooked. And I thought he was dead. And then I thought, looking at all the franchise, the series, that no one had asked the key questions, and I had brought it up, answered. What was the ship? Who was the pilot? Why the cargo of eggs? Blah, 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 all those things. And I thought, wait a minute, this is a great subject for material, so we'll come forward with the next one. We'll resurrect it, or him, or if he's a hybrid.
Her, could be a her too.
We'll dig him up. And I think that's what Prometheus became. So Prometheus set up this to Covenant, but by doing that, the whole thing has evolved into a different universe. Mm-hmm. So it's a much bigger film now, much bigger idea. Mm-hmm. Of course, it will talk about creation.
Mm-hmm. I spoke, of course, with all the cast, and they all said you turn into you're a 13-year-old boy on the set. Oh. So what happens, this youthful spirit that comes out when you step behind the camera?
I think it's DNA. I really do. I think it's DNA. I think my mum, it was very like that. And we had two brothers who were like that. Tony Scott, my brother, did lots of films, and in fact was my partner for almost 40 years. Elder brother was a sea captain, so we all sailed our own ships. That's what you do for a living. I think it was my mum.
Mm-hmm. But why do you enjoy going behind the camera so much? What clicks? Do you feel, maybe because this movie is about creator and creations, do you sometimes feel a little bit like a god creating a movie?
Of course. No. I mean, I think, I'm lucky to be still doing it, but I wouldn't be still doing it if films weren't successful, believe me. I'd be off this chair in a heartbeat. But I think the fact that it's going ahead and this is going to really work, so I'm very happy. It's tough. The hardest single thing to do is getting it on paper. Making it is fun. It's physical, but it's fun. Mm-hmm. The physicality is very important when you get to my age. You have to keep going. You got to keep fit.
Mm-hmm. I also asked the other actors if they would take a xenomorph and put it on the wall in their house. Of course, nobody was really that impressed by that idea. What about you? Do you actually have one in your house hanging?
I have one. I have drawings from Giga in my office in London and in LA. Mm-hmm. Good drawings, original drawings, big one. Wow. Got a head of Giga like this drawn. It's great in charcoal.
Mm-hmm. But you're not scared of these creatures. You're actually fascinated by them, right?
Well, the fascination. He's beautiful, right? In his own style, he's spectacular in the way that a snake is spectacular. Mm-hmm. I watch a lot of documentaries, and I watch a lot of very good documentaries now about saving the planet and saving animals. And apart from David Attenborough, who does a fantastic job. But I think the animals are just fascinating. Mm-hmm. And I was watching a program on snakes the other day and looking at a fer de lance, Costa Rica, which will give you about 6 minutes. A cobra, king cobra, I'll give you about 10 minutes. And the brown in Australia will give you about 3 minutes. No antidote. But you'll stare at a mouse, and the mouse will be frozen in terror. And that's what I feel the alien is. Mm-hmm. He'll look at you, he'll be in the room, and you'll just not know what to do. Like Harry Dean Stanton went, what?
So what does the audience get when they watch Alien, Prometheus, Alien Covenant now? Will they be frozen in terror, or why do we love it so much? Because there must be more, right?
I hope they have a really stressful evening this evening and have a sleepless night, actually.
But I think we also like your questions you're asking in these movies,
yeah,
don't
they do.
we?
Well, I think that's why this film now and the Prometheus evolved. This evolved into something where it's asking some valid questions. Because it's, what do you believe? Do you believe in God, or do you believe in a biological accident? Biological accident is mathematically nearly impossible. Mm-hmm. For us to be sitting here right now from something that salamander that came out of the water, 400 million years ago. We've only been around standing up for 70,000 years. That's a blink, right? Uh-huh. So what happened? What touched it on the head and drove it forward?
And who knows how much longer we're going to be around. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But I hope you're going to be around much longer.
Thank you.
Thank you.